go into turn number 1. Watch for the green lights to come on, ladies and gentlemen. The limited sprint cars, those things with wings are about to go ballistic right here at the Ellenbrook Speedway. The green flag comes down. We are green in heat number 4. There's already on the charges Nathan Davis further back in 36. And the young fella out of Geraldton, but it's Anthony Gordo who leads. Zemanek straight up into second place. And look at the outside pass from Nathan Davis, throwing the 36 car around in Hawkins Corner. And Anthony Gordo leads the opening lap of 10. Look at Davis, again working the outside of the racetrack. He's the one trying to make something happen. He goes around the outside of his fellow Geraldton resident in Grant Atkinson in 27. And Zemanek and Chapman are side by side on the exit of 4. Zemanek to second. Chapman in the Penrod Oils entry, rolling the bottom beautifully. The entry out of Collie, the southwest of Western Australia. Rafici also on the charge as well from Davis, Atkinson. Daniel Forbes is now 7th from Matthew Lawton, Matt Borges, and we've got one that's come to a stop down there in turn number 2, the 90 car of Brooke Newson. Yellow caution lights will come on with 1 lap completed and 9 remaining here in Heat 4 of the limited sprint cars. But an outstanding start by Anthony Gordo and Nathan Davis, really throwing the car around in number 36, the black, red and yellow entry. Definitely a man on a charge. Early junior sedans, street stocks and production sedans. That'll be the final race meeting of 2020 at this venue. As the green flag comes down, single file to the witch's hat. And Al Chapman rolling the bottom out of turn number 2, trying to find a way past Sean Zemanek. Rafici and Davis round out your top 5. And Anthony Gordo doing a nice job out in front in car number 43. The entry out of Geraldton on the Midwest Coast, Western Australia. As Rafici, speaking of Geraldton, goes to 3rd. They're very big on limited sprint cars in that part of the world, and Rafici in number 49. There's a graphic scheme coming later in the season as a leader has gone around and he's going to bring the car to a stop. Down there in turn number 4, Anthony Gordo spins out of the race lead. Once again, we're going to restart in Heat 4 of the limited sprint cars. You'd love to bring it home to get those all-important points. Give himself a good starting position for the A-Main later this evening. He leads them off into turn number 1. And Nathan Davis is now in 4th. It might be the man on the charges. Brooke Newson's going to limp the 90 car to the infield here in the front straight. The West Coast Smash Repair entry out of harm's way. It's going to roll all out of noise. I'm not sure what the drummer is for car 90, but the motor is not running at the moment as our leader goes very wide on the exit of turn number 2. Might have opened the door for Dominic Rafici to find a way past there, circulating in close proximity out of turn 4. Zemanek, here comes Rafici. Very, very impressive sprint car campaigner. And a young fella in his early 20s, and he's doing a nice job. He's working on the bottom side of the racetrack once again on the exit of turn number 2. Bit of a gap back to Al Chapman in 15. Nathan Davis and Atkinson has got Matthew Lawton and Daniel Forbes right on his tail tank in that battle for a spot in the top 5. But here it comes. Dominic Rafici gets the job done this time around to the inside of Zemanek. You know Zemanek's not going to die wondering. Throws the 84 car off the end of the back straight into Hawkins Corner. Momentarily hit the lead. They're side by side at the line. And Rafici has the nose in front. Zemanek trying to go back with him. This is great wheel-to-wheel sprint car racing. And Dominic Rafici just has the nose in front once again. Here comes Zemanek. A big lunge to the outside into turn number 3. Who's it going to be? Rafici on the low line. Zemanek on the outside. Again they go nearly equal at the line. Zemanek on the outside. They're still side by side. It's been like this for about 3 laps. Rafici on the bottom. Zemanek on the outside. Zemanek just tries to shut the door as they enter turn number 3. Rafici equal to the challenge. They hustle off turn number 4. Spin the rear tyres trying to get the 600 horsepower to the racetrack. 1 lap remaining. Zemanek still trying to work the outside of the racetrack. Still persevering with the outside. They're side by side into turn number 3 for the final occasion. Zemanek, Rafici, Zemanek gets very untidy, and the 49 from Geraldton. Dominic Rafici gets it done narrowly from Zemanek. Al Chapman will be 3rd from Nathan Davis. Long way back to the 7 car of Daniel Forbes. We'll round out your top 5 from Anthony Gordo Grant Atkinson. And a long way back to the 60 car of Matthew Lawton and Matt Borges in 9 out of Narrogin. But how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Get up on your feet. Sprint car racing at its absolute best right here at the Ellenbrook Speedway. Zeminic and Raffici putting on a show. And Dominic Raffici, his dad Anthony will be pretty elated back there in the pits. His dad Anthony, a very, very handy limited sprint car campaigner back in the day. And they've produced some pretty good sprint car drivers out of Geraldton. Let's be honest, over the years, we think of that place, you think of the one and only, the Geraldton Jet, Mark Wells. But Dominic Raffici, he's putting together one hell of a career behind the wheel of a limited sprint car. What a drive. He defeats Sean Zeminic by 0.27 of a second. Put your hands together for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen. The driver of car number 49, undefeated in the heat race competition tonight. Outstanding drive, was very...